But I actually haven't had to do anything to log into this device. This is just a device I can pick up and use as a consumer. Now, when I actually want to go do something in work, I've got a very simple choice. I can just go ahead and click on an individual application, and this is where the CIO starts to put some management around the solution.
Right.
So now is when I actually put the corporate sponsored password in here, but I didn't have to put it in to do anything else.
No, and you didn't have to log into a VPN or any of that.
I didn't have to do any of those things. It's all built in and it's all automatic for the user. Now, what's very powerful about this solution?
This is talking to Vez.
This is talking to the BlackBerry server, absolutely. So what's very powerful about this solution is that as the developers in the audience to take advantage of this capability, there's actually no extra development that you need to do. So what we do is, when this playbook gets provisioned against a BlackBerry server, a separate corporate partition gets created underneath the covers. And any app that gets deployed by the BlackBerry server to that corporate partition automatically has all of its data stored there. And there's no ability for corporate information to leak out of that perimeter. And so what we've got, as you can see from the end user's perspective, there's nothing special I got to do. I just tap the app I want. Oh, this one requires a login. I know what that is, and away you go. Now, we don't think, however, that all apps are going to be pushed by CIOs. We think they're going to be pushing a lot. But sometimes CIOs have told us, look, you know what? Could I really just get some sort of integration with AppWorld? Because what our end users are telling us, this is what CIOs say, is AppWorld's a great vehicle, but where's the corporate stuff inside of AppWorld? So very happy to announce that the playbook, the next version of the playbook, will have an enterprise AppWorld. So you'll see here, there's a couple new things right at the top. So for example, you'll see there's now a work category. So what we're doing is we're providing dedicated shelf space for enterprises to actually promote applications both written internally, and plus the many great apps that people here and others are going to write for
This makes it easier than ever for a CIO to go out and talk to our developer community, either purchase something that they've been working on or have it created.
Have it created, absolutely.
Right? And then put it on AppWorld, but only be available to their customers around the world.
Exactly.
Their internal customers around the world.
Well, and here's the best part. The CIO didn't have to do anything fancy. It's all through the server they've got in their environment. The developer didn't have to do anything fancy. They just write a great app either in native or in HTML5. And it's just...
Speaking of HTML5, so this is where it gets really interesting, because what I've seen is a trend in enterprise now where they're saying, how do we support all these different platforms?
Absolutely.
Right? And how do we support all these different devices?
Absolutely.
And I think they're realizing that with HTML5, they're finally getting to that vision.